Paul Clay here with a little video on how to send your enemies to hell. What I got is shotgun reload. I have some 12 gauge shotgun shells, 2 3/4 inch, 9 pellet, double aught buck. This ought to do the trick. If you're a bad person, getting killed with one of these while you're committing a crime, very good chance you're going to hell. But some of our criminals out there might be a terrorist, an Islamic terrorist. So take one of these buggers. We're going to open it up. Inside here are 9 pellets and powder. Use a small flat blade screwdriver. Open the crimped end of your 12 gauge shotgun shell. Just stick the blade between the little grooves and pry them up. And inside these shells is a white powder, very similar to salt. I'm not sure what it is. Could be salt. And after you got it open a little bit, take needle nose pliers, just pry them back a little bit more so that you can get to the contents inside. Try to be careful not to break the plastic shell on the outside. And then you pour the white powder out. Make sure it's open enough for the large pellets to come out. This is the pellets that are in there. And there'll be 9 of them. And there you have all 9 and the white powder. That is very similar to salt. Now, how to send your terrorist home breaker to hell. We're going to add some bacon bits. So you just sprinkle a little bacon bit. Doesn't take much. Put you some bacon bit. I'll take a little bit and put it in the shell. I put 2 pellets in. Take a disposable knife or knife of any kind. Scrape up some of your powder and put it in, and then you repeat. A little more bacon bit, a couple of pellets. This is where I take the screwdriver that I use. It's got a small end. It'll fit down in the shell. Tamp it down a bit. A little more white powder. Bacon bits, just a few. You don't want to overcrowd in here. It doesn't take much bacon to send an Islamic terrorist to hell, especially if they die when you shoot them. So, pellets, powder, tamp it down. And remember, there's a live primer down here on the bottom, so don't go smashing this thing or hitting it on the table. Keep it steady. I have mine on top of a paper towel to give a little bit of cushion there. and hold it steady at the bottom. I just lightly tamp it down. A little more bacon. And I'm down to 3 pellets, so I'll put the last 3 pellets in. Push them down. Add more of that powder. Now, all of your powder is probably not going to fit back in there because you've added bacon bits, so there's a little less room. I'm tapping this down on the rimmed edge just a little bit. Don't ever hit that primer on a hard surface. It's a good way to lose a hand or an eye or a face or a life. And if you're Islamic, you'll go to hell for that. And I believe that's about all that I can get back in there. Push it down with my screwdriver end again. And now, finding one of these ridges, just close it down and push all these ridges right back down the way you had them from the beginning. And it looks kind of like that. It's not the way you want it. So you turn it upside down and you push. And it'll go down some more. That's where I take my needle nose pliers and press down on the edges of those grooves. A little bit more. And it's completely sealed, just like it was when I opened it. Perfectly round. And now I will take my pen and I will put a B on here so that I know that it is bacon loaded 12 gauge shotgun round. I do have a little bit more bacon bit left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 357 hollow point rounds for my concealed carry gun. I'm going to take me a piece of bacon bit and I'm going to cram it into the top of that hollow point. Just like that. As much of that bacon as I can fill that hollow point. Take my screwdriver in. Push it on down. And now I have a bacon bit filled hollow point. So if an Islamic terrorist runs into me in public somewhere or comes into my home and I have my 357, he's going to hell. So that's how you load up for terrorist killing, and not just killing them, not just protecting yourself, but you send them to hell, because that's where they belong. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you on the range someday.